Hi, my name is Matt Patella, and I'm a drum teacher, a drummer, player, a clinician, and author. And I've been teaching, over 50 years, and I've tried all kinds of methods, and I've had a lot of success with the different methods. I just recently come across this book, DrumOpedia, written by Dan Britt. Now, Dan Britt happens to be a fine drummer and a good musician, a great teacher, and he's a clinician. And I've had certain ways that I teach, and I don't teach everybody the same way because everybody has different needs. However, there's an element there of age. Now, when I have a younger student, 10, 11, 14, 15, they come for drum lessons and they have a certain thing set in their mind. There's a passion that exists, and that passion has come from a player that they like or a band they want to be just like that particular drummer. So they expect immediately to sit down at a drum set and start playing. That's a drum lesson. Well, in the past, I wouldn't allow my new students to sit down on a drum set immediately until there was some things straightened out at first. Now, I've been using DrumOpedia, and I've put it into my teaching, not just for young kids, but anybody who's starting. It gives them a different perspective on, as a teacher, it gives me a different perspective to teach them. Because what these people want, or what these kids or the beginners want, is immediate gratification. They want to come and sit down at a drum set and play something. So this is what this book does. And it not only does that, but it's also teaching a lot of different things at the same time. Dan has inside of his book how to hold the sticks, the different gripping positions, a few rudiments, the notation, and that's beautiful. And immediately it's put onto the drum set, which, in my opinion, and it's been proven now to me in the last year or so, that the younger students just want to keep playing and playing. It motivates them to practice. I have the parents come to me and say, "What did you do to my son or daughter? All they do is walk around with drumsticks. All they do is want to play." Well, DrumOpedia is the motivational thing. And as a teacher, what this allows me to do is give a strong basic foundation in addition to providing or feeding the passion of the student. They see an instant result. This is what I want. This is how I want to play. And this book allows me to do this. As a teacher, this book has helped me. And I have many, many years of experience. I really feel that this book will someday be an icon in the drum world of books. I use it. I recommend all the teachers to use it. You might be set in your ways. We're not talking about somebody coming to you you're a drum teacher, and somebody coming to you who's been playing 20 years and wants to sharpen his skills. That's a whole different thing. We're talking about the day one of someone's lesson, a young boy, or an older guy, or whoever, how old they are. I have guys coming to me 40, 50 years old. They want to start taking drum lessons, never had drum lessons before. This book works. It works for me. And I'm the type of person who will not subscribe nor endorse something I do not fully believe in. When I had this book at first, I kind of put it to the side and didn't really get into it. Then I started getting into it with my little boy who just started to take drum lessons from me and in school. And he's playing from this book. Unbelievable. So that gave me a little bit of a kick and say investigate it, and I have. And let me tell you something. This book works. I would recommend any teacher to enlighten someone's or to put the passion of fire into that student who's coming to them. This book will do it. You're not just showing a boy how to hold a stick or how to read a quarter note or what this is, because to them it's very boring. So they stay with you for a month or two, and they say they want to take guitar lessons or something else, or they want to play baseball. This book feeds the passion of the student. I am very proud to use this book because it makes my job a lot easier. It makes the students want to practice and play and play and play. I use this book in relationship to what I also teach from the stick control book, or from Master Studies from Joe Morello, or from whatever book I'm using. This book talks music. This book really, really does it for the young student. It keeps that passion going and lights his fire. So I really have to compliment Mr. Dan Britt for a magnificent job that he has done and he's put on the market. And I hope this book it will be very successful. If it were up to me, it would. It's successful already. You need to try this book and see if it works, because it will. I guarantee it. So again, thank you, Mr. Dan Britt.